Hey everyone, welcome back to Home Design. Today, we're tackling a project that's near and dear to my heart, a small hacienda-style patio that's in desperate need of a makeover. Right now, it's just blah. No personality, no warmth, and definitely not the cozy retreat it should be. But by the end of this video, you'll see how we transform this dull space into a stunning outdoor oasis. If you love before and after transformations, hacienda design, or small patio ideas, you're in the right place. We'll cover everything, from choosing the right materials to adding those perfect finishing touches that make all the difference. And hey, if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell so you never miss our next design adventure. Then we'll dive into material selection. Think rustic tiles, wrought iron, and lush greenery. After that, we'll get into the actual makeover process. And finally, we'll reveal the big transformation. This makeover is all about blending traditional hacienda charm with modern functionality. Think terracotta tones, textured walls, and intimate seating areas, perfect for morning coffees or evening gatherings. And the best part? Most of these ideas are budget-friendly and D-friendly, so you can recreate this look at home. All right, enough talking. Let's get started. Segment 1. Assessing the space and design vision. Okay, let's break down what we're working with. This patio has good bones. It's a decent size, has great natural light, and that arched doorway is pure Hacienda gold. But right now, it feels more like a forgotten storage area than a relaxing retreat. The flooring is worn out, the walls are bare, and there's zero shade or greenery. Not exactly inviting, right? Our goal is to create a space that feels warm, textured, and full of character, true to the Hacienda style. That means embracing earthy colors, natural materials, and a mix of rustic and refined elements. We're thinking terracotta tiles, whitewashed walls, wrought iron accents, and plenty of potted plants to bring life into the space. One of the biggest challenges here is making the area feel cozy without overcrowding it. Since it's a small patio, every piece needs to serve a purpose. We'll incorporate built-in seating to save space, add a pergola for shade, and use layered lighting to create ambience. The key is balance, keeping it open, yet intimate. Another thing we're focusing on is flow. Right now, the layout doesn't guide you anywhere. It's just an empty square. We'll define zones, a lounging area, a small dining nook, and maybe even a tiny fountain for that authentic hacienda vibe. Water features are huge in Spanish-inspired design, and the sound adds such a relaxing touch. So, to sum it up, our vision is rustic elegance, functional zones, and tons of texture. Now, let's talk materials, because choosing the right ones will make or break this transformation. Segment 2, Material Selection, authentic hacienda style. All right, let's geek out over materials. The heart of any hacienda design is natural, earthy elements. First up, flooring. We're going with classic terracotta tiles. They're durable, weather-resistant, and that warm reddish-brown tone is iconic. If you're on a budget, stamped concrete with a terracotta finish is a great alternative. Next, walls. Right now, they're just plain and boring. We're giving them a textured finish with a lime wash or stucco. This technique adds depth, and that old-world charm haciendas are known for. And guess what? It's surprisingly D-friendly. We'll also add some wrought iron wall sconces for that rustic yet elegant touch. Now, let's talk about shade. A pergola is a must. We're using reclaimed wood for a weathered look, and we'll train some climbing plants like bougainvillea or jasmine to grow over it. Not only does this provide shade, but it also softens the structure and adds natural beauty. Plus, the fragrance will be amazing. Not only does this provide shade, but it also softens the structure and adds natural beauty. Plus, the fragrance will be amazing. For furniture, we're sticking with wrought iron and wood. A bistro set for the dining area, a cozy loveseat with weather-resistant cushions, and maybe even a hanging chair for that boho hacienda hybrid vibe. And of course, plants, plants, plants. Olive trees, succulents, and herbs in rustic pots will make this patio feel alive. Last but not least, lighting. String lights, lanterns, and candles will create that magical evening glow. We're also adding a small fire pit for cooler nights. Okay, now that we've got our materials sorted, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Segment 3, the transformation process step by step. All right, the fun part begins. Let's transform this space. First up, demolition. We're removing those cracked old pavers and prepping the ground for our new terracotta tiles. Always check for levelness before laying any flooring. A wonky patio is nobody's friend. Next, we're tackling the walls. Since we want that authentic hacienda texture, we're applying a lime wash. Now, for the pergola. We're using reclaimed wood beams for a rustic feel. The key here is sturdy posts anchored in concrete. Safety first. Once the structure is up, we'll add a shade cloth temporarily while our climbing plants grow. Patience is a virtue, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Furniture assembly time. We chose a wrought iron bistro set for the dining area and a cozy love seat with sunbrella fabric cushions, because fading is not in our budget. A hanging chair in the corner adds a playful touch. Remember, arrange seating to encourage conversation. It's all about that social hacienda vibe. Last step before styling, lighting. We're weaving string lights through the pergola, installing wall sconces for ambient glow, and adding lanterns with flickering LED candles. And voila, the bones of our patio are done. Now, let's bring it to life with decor. Segment 4, styling and finishing touches. Details make the design, folks. First, greenery. We're grouping potted olive trees and succulents in varying heights for visual interest. Use lightweight Fox terracotta pots if you're worried about moving heavy planters later. Textiles are next. Outdoor rugs define zones, while throw pillows in burnt orange and navy add pops of color. We're also draping a striped serape over the love seat. It's an affordable way to channel Mexican hacienda flair. Accessorizing time. A vintage style water jug is a vase, a wrought iron mirror to bounce light around, and a small tiered fountain for that soothing trickle sound. The fountain doubles as a bird bath. Nature's guests are welcome here. For the dining area, we're keeping it simple but stylish. Hand-painted ceramic plates, linen napkins, and a centerpiece of candles and lemons. Because why not? Meals taste better in a beautiful space. And voil, the bones of our patio are done. Now, let's bring it to life with decor. Segment 5, Lessons Learned and Pro TIPS. Now that we've transformed this space, I want to share some key lessons we learned along the way, because let's be honest, not everything went perfectly. Planning is everything. We initially wanted a larger fountain, but once we laid out the furniture, we realized it would overwhelm the space. Always mock up your layout with tape or cardboard boxes before committing. Another big lesson? Weather matters. We had to delay our lime wash application because of unexpected humidity. It needs dry conditions to cure properly. Always check the forecast and have a flexible timeline for outdoor projects. And speaking of materials, invest in quality sealants for terracotta tiles and outdoor wood. Here's a pro tip we discovered. Mix old and new. That wrought iron mirror, it's actually a thrift store find we spray painted. The vintage pots, discount store specials distressed with sandpaper. Authentic hacienda style is all about patina, so don't be afraid to DIY some age onto newer pieces. Lighting placement was another game changer. We originally put all the string lights in straight lines. It looked like an airport runway. Swapping to a crisscross pattern made it feel cozier. And those solar-powered sconces? Test them at night before permanently installing. Our first batch barely glowed, total waste. Lastly, embrace the imperfect. That slightly crooked tile. The pergola beam that's not 100% level. They add character. Hacienda style celebrates handcrafted charm, so don't stress over precision. What I love most about this transformation isn't just how it looks, it's how it feels. The way the breeze moves through the pergola, the sound of the fountain mixing with laughter when friends visit, that golden hour light filtering through the olive trees, this isn't just a patio anymore. It's where morning coffees taste better, where sunset chats last longer, where ordinary moments become memories. And that's why we do this, not just for the after photos, though those are nice, but for the life that happens in between. Whether your outdoor space is big or small, fancy or frugal, it deserves to be somewhere that makes your heart happy. Because home isn't just for walls, it's the air between them, the ground under your feet, the sky above your head. Before we say goodbye, I want to thank you for being part of this journey. Your comments on our last makeover video inspired so many elements here, especially that hanging chair everyone voted for. So keep those ideas coming. Tell us in the comments, what's the first thing you do in this patio? Read a book in the hanging chair? Host a taco night at the bistro set? We read every single one. If this video sparked any ideas for your own space, let us know. Tag us in your DIY pics with Hacienda. And if you're craving more transformations, smash that subscribe button because next week we're tackling a tiny balcony with insane city views. It's going to be epic. Until then, keep creating spaces that tell your story. Muchas gracias, and see you in the next one.